News of what's occurring in Ward 21, Wrenthorpe and Outwood West. This is WowCast. So, what have we done since our last WowCast? Well, Nadia attended a coffee morning at Parkside Methodist. I held advice surgeries and drop-in sessions at Alverthorpe, Kirkhamgate, Outwood and Wrenthorpe. We held a theme surgery on housing. We conducted ward walks and door-knocking sessions in Alverthorpe. We attended a meeting on voter identification, which you're going to have to know a thing or two about for the forthcoming elections. We attended an overview and scrutiny committee, for adult health, that is. Attended a Ward 21 Labour Party branch meeting. I've done meetings for the West Yorkshire Fire and Rescue Authority, and I also chaired a regeneration overview and scrutiny committee. Also, we did the full council meeting, a very important meeting because that's on the budget for the 2023-24 budget. And we also held a street surgery in Snow Hill. Busy times. You join me at Newton Bar Roundabout, where the workmen are busy reconfiguring the lanes for the new layout for the road this weekend. This is for the next phase of the major road alterations that's taking place here. What I'm saying to you is, please drive considerately and please drive carefully. If we are going to be true to the promises that we make to reach carbon neutrality soon, we do need a public transport service that is fit for purpose, that is reliable, and it is most importantly sustainable. Over the years we've fought many battles over public transport, the removal of stops on even the most popular routes, like the Leeds 110 coming out of Wakefield, and I'm thinking of the stop at Annie Street that we had to fight to retain. We've also had to fight to get ever lower emissions from those vehicles servicing those routes. But one of the biggest problems that we have is, without doubt, providing a public service via a company that's orientated around serving its shareholders with profits. That is a difficulty it's proving very hard to overcome, and we might have to resort to public ownership to resolve it. We're also promised for the future a rapid transit system for West Yorkshire that includes Wakefield. And if we are to start with that system, let's start soon. And let's start by making the parts of my ward that's more remote connected to the parts that serve the main routes now. Public transport is the subject of our next theme surgery. And that next theme surgery is at Parkside Methodist Meeting Rooms on Leeds Road at Outwood on Saturday the 18th of March at 2 p.m. See you there.
I enjoyed the theme surgery with Councillor Sharp and Councillor Keith. It was a good event.
I'm here at the junction of Silcoats Lane and Wrenthorpe Lane with the latest version of the antisocial behaviour that is fly tipping. Yes, that was the latest incident of fly tipping in Ward 21. But before the chair could be deposited on the red wreck, it first had to be fished out of the beck. Where will it all end, we say? Currently, we're on with the project to put some CCTV cameras that are run from solar panels, so we don't have to wait for the lead-in time to get electricity to the site, and some bollards onto the end of Troughtwell Lane, which is the usual place that we get the abhorrence that is fly tipping. We're on with that project. It will take some time, as all things to do with the council have to do, because we have to involve highways, etc., etc. But until such times as we can get people to dispose of their waste responsibly, the work will have to continue. "50 years ago, this community was shaken to the core by news that had scarred many similar mining communities in years gone by. Mining was still the mainstay of employment back then, despite the Great Yorkshire coalfield moving ever eastward. Coal was still the choice to warm people's hearts, generate electricity, and was still being used in many industries. Mechanised since the war, it still relied, though, on the point of the pick to hew the coal and colliers to get their coil out. But previous mining was to catch up with those charged with coal production back in 1973. New workings were being sought, but yet an old disused shaft, a product of bygone mining, was to take its toll. Full of putrid, stagnant water, it burst into those new workings, and the miners were trapped underground. Relief shafts were sunk, rescuers were valiant, communities contributed assistance, prayers were offered, and hearts were held in mouths, until the news that those people underground had lost their lives. It was the Lofthouse mining disaster. Families who said farewell to their loved ones, departing for work, never knew it would be the last time that they would see each other. They never knew that they were about to pay the true price of coal, the true price of energy. Now memorials stand, and we should continue to seek alternative sources of energy that are cleaner, cheaper, and more reliant upon ourselves. But most importantly, they should be more safe to produce. And what's coming up before the next WowCast, I hear you say? Well, we'll be conducting another door knocking and ward walking session in Wrenthorpe in the St Paul's area. We've got a theme surgery on public transport taking place. That's on Saturday the 18th of March at the Parkside Methodist meeting rooms from 2 p.m. Holding meetings with planning, highways, and importantly something that's come in you might want to know about, we're holding a meeting with the Southgate Doctors' Surgery about alterations to their boundaries. We'll keep you informed about that. We're holding Watt 21 Labour branch meeting on the 15th of March at Outwood Club. If you're a member of the Labour Party, we'd love to see you. Come along and join us. If you're not a member of the Labour Party and you want to have information of how to join the Labour Party, give me a ring on 01924 299 699. That's Wakefield 299 699 if you want advice about how to join the Labour Party. March will also see the 50th anniversary of a sad occasion, which is the Lofthouse mining disaster, and there's various things taking place in Outwood on Saturday the 18th from about 12 o'clockish. There'll be a march down to the pit wheel in Lofthouse, and on Sunday the 19th there'll be a march in Wrenthorpe from the memorial to St Paul's Church. And we'll be doing a little thing on the 21st, which is actually the date of the anniversary in Kirkham Gate. All of this before the next WowCast, and I'll look forward to speaking to you then. Take care now. Bye-bye.